Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 8 months, William Samoei Ruto has been doing things almost as if he's mocking us, almost as if he's spitting on our faces to get a reaction from us. We have called him a tone-deaf president. Some people have called him a bloodthirsty president. Some people have even called him a killer president. But in my quest to try and figure out what exactly William Samoei Ruto is trying to do to Kenyans, I have come across one of the most lethal political strategies that he's using to not only paralyze this country until 2027, but to also make sure that blood will actually flow on the streets of this country. This is the Big Man Report. Today is going to be a very short report because we are angry, and it is by design. Someone is setting us up so that they can sacrifice us. Let us enlighten ourselves. So what is the president been up to?
Of course, your president went again as if to mock us, because he's in a very toxic relationship with us. He went and said and to Eldoret and donated another 20 million Kenya shillings to a church. And he also resorted to calling us the devil. I mean, he said the Satan is taking over the church and attacking the church. Okay, away from calling us terrorists, criminals, noisemakers on social media. I've forgotten the other word. Say ametuita shetani. Sisi watoto wa Mungu ndio tunaita shetani. Sisi.
Last Sunday but one, he was at a church in Roysambu. He gave 20 million and promised to give another 100 million. Everybody in this country went cuckoo. They went angry. They went crazy. They were like, how dare you give taxpayers money like that? Everybody was, and they promised that they would make their way to the Jesus Winner Church on this Sunday. And they surely went. Do you know what happened to them? I cannot even put the clips here because they are so graphic. The blood, people were beaten like burukenges. But guess what he did? According to the news we are receiving, he went back to a church in Eldoret, did the same deed. It's almost crazy, but you are lucky because I have done my research and I have known exactly why he keeps doing this. Let us bring our very own political analyst. See what he really thinks about this situation.
Wacha nikuambie, isipokuwa ni President Ruto kuassume na kuignore sheria. Sheria iko ambayo ina curb wanasiasa ile pesa wanatoa. Sheria ya Harambee inasema that kuna pesa ukiwithdraw ama ukipeana kama politician ambaye ako in position of influence, you should do it through writing na useme source ya hiyo pesa. But these people, they never do that. Ukiangalia Murkomen this weekend alikuwa Mombasa na amepeana 3 million. Na ya president amekuwa uko Eldoret amepeana 20 million. We are calling for accountability because ukiangalia report ya Auditor General utasikia all that money, pesa zinapotea kutoka kwa hii serikali. So my question is, ikiwa we are losing all this money, inaenda wapi? Because these are the people in power. That is the question. You Murkomen, you President Ruto, you are people in the power when this mega corruptions inafanyika. So you are not accountable. Huwezi sema hata unaenda unatoa 20 million, unakuja unapeana, una pledge another 80 million, unakuja mwingine mwenzako anaenda anapeana 30 million, and report ya Auditor General ikitoka inaoneshana tu ukosefu na wizi wa pesa ya umma. That is the question. That is the biggest question.
What would we ever do without political analysts? Actually, let me look you guys in the eyes because what I'm about to share is serious stuff. Now, in my quest to try and figure out why President Ruto keeps doing the things he keeps doing, I had to look up, is there a political strategy that would actually involve agitating the people, making people as angry as possible? Guess what? There actually is. Make no mistake, William Samoei Ruto is using every trick on the book to remain in power. Guess what he's using? There is a political strategy that is called political agitation. Listen, this is what happens. Okay, so what is a political agitator? In politics, an agitator is someone who deliberately gets other people riled up about an issue, encouraging them to protest. Did you guys hear what I just said? that there is an actual political strategy that is called agitation, where you get someone to agitate the people, to get them riled up about an issue, encouraging them to protest. So then what would happen once they protested? It is a fairly common political tactic to call activists and reformers agitators, implying that they mainly want to cause trouble. So guess what President RUTO is trying to do? He has realized that there are so many people that are against his government because his government is failing. So guess what he's going to do? He's going to keep doing things that will cause you guys to be so agitated and riled up about the things that he's doing that you're not going to resist the urge to go out and protest. But what you do not know is that when you go out and protest, you're doing whatever he wants. That is what he wants. Then he's gonna call you reformers. Then he's going to call people who are real activists and reformers, he's gonna call them agitators. And he's going to imply that they are mainly there on the streets to cause trouble. And guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna open fire on those people. Guess who is most targeted by these things? Your political leaders from the left. The people who really want to fight for that which is right. They are the biggest targets to this problem. Let me tell you, vijana wadogo sana hawana kazi, hawana mbele, hawana nyuma. Wanatokea kwa street kidogo wanapigwa vibaya. Imagine if someone like Rigathi Gachagua tried to go out and join the demonstrations. Bro, angepigwa ridhe ya kichwa. Ingekuwa ya kichwa. By all means possible, what William Samoei Ruto is trying to do with all this nonsense that he keeps doing, he wants to get you guys on the streets. That is his main agenda. It is called political agitation. He's trying to agitate you guys. Mukitoka nje, aseme nyinyi ni watu, munataka vita, munataka vurugu, mmekuja kudisturb the peace. Did you guys see how Wanjigi was handled? Bila ilitokea wakati wa maandamano ya anti sijui inaitwaje ile anti-budget something. Do you remember how he was mishandled? Bro, it is a political strategy. Our watu, they are hungry for blood. They are hungry for blood and they want to kill all of you. And they know exactly, they know exactly that the things they are doing are gonna get people worked up, are gonna get people mad. And I keep seeing on Twitter people saying the streets are calling. Guess what? They want you to answer that call. They do not fear you. They want you to answer the call and they want to kill you when you get to the streets. The question is, are we going to fall for their trap or are we smarter than that? Because we have to be smarter than that. We have to be smarter than that. We have to be smarter than that. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the shortest report ever. Like and subscribe.